Hi viewers, welcome to the Onfroy's Online Academy channel. I am Apollonia Davidson Onfroy and I hold a Bachelor of Technology degree in Environmental Management. Now, today we are going to look at the Environmental Science syllabus starting with Unit 1, CAPE, alright? Now, we are going to begin with a basic topic looking at the difference between biotic and abiotic components of an ecosystem. Join me as we delve into this intriguing topic. Alright guys, so let's look at the picture on screen. This picture is taken from Google Images, so you can feel free to go ahead and search for the pic on your own and of course read the document attached to it. Now, this beautiful oasis looking ecosystem has many elements. We see there the sun is shining brightly, fish jumping out of the water, birds flying, you see the mountain, you see plants. And you notice that we have there different elements being identified as biotic and what others are identified as abiotic. What do you notice about the elements that are identified in these two categories? Think about it. All right. So, if you notice, all the components that are identified as abiotic are what? Non-living. While those that are identified as biotic are the living components of the ecosystem. Easy to remember, don't it? Looking at this second image, you will realize that the abiotic and the biotic factors have now been placed in bubbles. Now, why are these important? Look in the middle. We see there living organisms like the crab, crustacean. These abiotic factors and biotic factors in the bubbles all influence the living or the limiting factors that will allow these organisms to thrive. So if you notice some of the abiotic factors that will determine if a species can live comfortably and thrive in an ecosystem includes the salinity, which means the amount of salt in the area, exposure to air. How much air is there? Is it underwater? Is the air dissolved in an aqueous manner? Are the temperatures too high? Are the temperatures too cold? Is there a lack of sunlight? Is there too much sunlight? Is there sunlight being shown in the area just right? Those are some of the abiotic factors that will impact an organism's living in an ecosystem. So what about the biotic factors now? If you look, you will notice that biotic factors such as parasitism, predation, meaning whether it's a prey or it's a hunter, it's a predator, those different location or feeding relationships in the food chain also determines if the organism population will grow or if it will deplete. If the organism is a prey and the predator population is too high, then you know the prey population will get low. Just a little example for you. And of course, competition. Just like in the human species, if the organisms in the ecosystem have to be competing too much, that will also affect their ability to thrive in that location. So, what have we learned today? Can you identify the biotic and abiotic factors in this ecosystem? Take a second to find out. Ta-na-na-na-na-na-na. Tap, ta-nap, tap, 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 tap. Wonderful. Good job. If you identified biotic factors, meaning living factors, to be like the deer, the fish, the ferns, the eagle, the turtles, then of course you would be correct. And if you even look further back in the picture, you will see a healthy looking raccoon, and up front you will see the dragonfly. Those are all biotic components of this ecosystem. So let's go on the other side of our Venn diagram now. If you identified elements such as the water, the sunlight, and the air, you would know that those definitely are the abiotic components of this ecosystem. Tune in next time as we go further into looking at the CAPE Environmental Science Syllabus, Unit 1.